As responsible corporate citizens, New South Wales clubs are constantly evolving to meet the needs and expectations of their local communities. One important area of focus for clubs is ensuring sustainability is at the heart of how they operate.
At the Campbelltown Catholic Club, we believe that sustainability relates to our people, our planet, and of course the bottom line. We try and source our product as locally as possible and have a relationship with some of those suppliers. In particular, we use Shotlanders Wagyu. He produces some amazing beef. The only downside is we have to buy the carcasses whole. So there's a lot of work involved to deliver a 400 kilo beast to a beautiful steak on a plate. As well as buying whole cows, we also look to purchase whole pigs, whole sheep, whole ducks from a sustainable farm. When we're sourcing wine, we tend to try and find things that are as locally produced as possible. There's some fantastic wine in Australia and we try to make a real effort to showcase it on our lists. In the spirit industry, there's a lot of innovation taking place at the moment, putting product into 25 litre drums and reducing that individual packaging as it comes out. It's about trying to leave the world in a better place. It's not always the easy way. It's difficult to buy whole carcasses. It's difficult to train people to do things from the ground up, but it is the right way.
We are an extension of our communities. We have to respond to what our community is telling us, and they are absolutely passionate about dealing with ethical organisations that have a response to the real issue of climate change and the environment. I think the advantages financially are going to be long-term. It's the investment we make now that'll pay dividends into the future.
Stage one of our solar journey involved the installation of 820 panels on our roof, which generates 452 kilowatts of power. We're currently saving about $14,000 a month on our energy bill, and obviously this will lead into stage two. The project we're about to undertake will consist of 225 car parks undercover with solar roof on top of it. Once everything is up and running, the club will be mostly powered by solar energy during the daylight hours. And on bright sunny days, the club will be completely powered by solar energy. We'll still be connected to the grid, but the idea is to use as much solar power as possible, reducing our reliance on traditional energy sources.
Here at Hornsby RSL Club, we're all about being part of the solution and not the pollution. To reduce some of the waste here at the club, we create almost 40,000 litres of garden fertiliser by recycling all of our food waste. This is the equivalent to almost 600 trolleys worth of food every year.
The club has been water harvesting for many years. Underneath the stadium, there is over 1 kilometre of drainage lines. We also constructed 2 dams at the time, and all water feeds back into the dam. The dam capacity has allowed the club to remain off the town water system for over 20 years. From a financial point of view, we've greatly been able to reduce our energy costs and also our water usage. From a social point of view, we're meeting our expectations of our members and our guests, and our environmental footprint has been greatly reduced.
I'm extremely proud to work in an environment where we're so committed to the sustainability and the future of the Hornsby community.
In looking after our community, we need to look after our environment. You will not have a community unless you've got an environment in which to live. Hornsby is surrounded by bush, significant waterways which are pristine. It's a really great area to live, and we want to keep it that way for future generations.
I think the message to other clubs is that it's something you can't ignore. There are easy things to deal with, just simple recycling strategies, through to examining your buildings about how you can actually respond in an investment in your buildings that will pay dividends in the long term. And also responding to what your community would expect of you as a good corporate citizen.
A more sustainable club is good for us and the community.
Mum, what's Plus Super?
Why?
Well, that job that I applied for, I got it. 45.
Make the most of your super moment with Australia's largest, most trusted super fund. It's Australian, it's super, and it's yours.